is a big event city, and folks here are fired up for this one inside Hard Rock Stadium as the Miami Hurricanes try to represent the great tradition of their program. Today, it's a top 25 matchup. Two teams off to good starts, hoping to build on that and test themselves against another ranked team. As we'll see the number 18 team in the country, the Notre Dame Fighting Irish, taking on the 8th-ranked team, the Miami Hurricanes. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. I think we've talked long enough, Kirk. Let's get this game going. Notre Dame will kick it off to get us underway. He's going to return it from near the goal line. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. The Hurricanes offense going to get the chance to start this game off. And here comes one of the elite running backs in all of college football. When he gets the ball in his hands, he just hold your breath time, Kirk. He's been electrifying.
He sure is. The embodiment of a superstar. The bona fide runner with ill intentions for the defense. This offense leans on him, and there aren't very many times that he doesn't come through for it.
It's a solid gain. Moves the ball out to the 28. It's a 1st and 10 play coming up for the offense. Trying to find some room. It's Martinez. They bring him down to the 32-yard line.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on 1st down, that's a win.
The pre-snap motion from the offense. 2nd down, we're going to throw it. Looking for his big tight end. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up 3rd down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the football there on 3rd down. The Hurricanes will line up to punt it away. And the returner decides to signal fair catch. So Notre Dame's offense takes the field. The first chance we had to see them today. And here we go, Kirk. This matchup on the edge that's going to go a long way to deciding this game. An elite wide receiver and a guy who doesn't believe anybody can beat him.
This is going to be like a boxing match where it's an all-out battle. Two extremely gifted athletes competing on every snap. Better get your popcorn ready.
And it's complete downfield. They've got him, but not before making 1st down yards. They'll move the ball to the 41. Listen to the crowd energy here in the early going. This is a tough environment for visitors. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up 2nd down.
That's a misfire there, Chris. This passing game has got to be able to get into sync and find a rhythm.
After the incompletion, QB tries it again on 2nd and 10. Got him. He's sacked. Well, these defensive ends are hard to handle on the edge. That's how he comes around the corner and hits the quarterback.
Boy, this defensive end is so talented. He can bull rush you and use his power, or also use his quickness to be able to get around the corner, bend, and then lower in on the quarterback. That's exactly what he's able to do, and I love the way he finished on that sack.
Special teams on the field now. Here comes a punt. Not a very good boot. Sets up the offense in great field position. And the Hurricanes offense retakes the field. The last drive stalled. They were forced to punt it away. Let's see what they can come up with this time. Dropping back, it's Battiato. Catch is made behind the line of scrimmage. Defense drops him for a loss. Tougher 2nd down on the way. Offense behind the sticks, facing a 2nd and long. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. And it's incomplete on the overthrow. Just too much on that ball.
It's pretty simple as a defensive coordinator. When the quarterback drops back to throw, if we get pressure on him, we got a chance to slow him down and win the football game. If we don't, could be a long afternoon. Good job here by dialing up the pressure.
Defense stops him short of the marker, so now it's 4th down. The Canes will send their punt team onto the field. And he'll kick it away now for the 2nd time. And the coverage team able to bring him down. And the Notre Dame offense back out on the field. Last possession, they were forced to kick it away. Can they finally get things going this time? The gain is 3. Now it's 2nd down and 7. Quarterback drops back. Grab behind the line. It's low. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. That completion sets up an important 3rd down play. Looking to pick up the 1st down through the air. Receiver makes the catch, and he's tackled just short of that 1st down marker. Good job by the defense. Punt team ready to boot it away. This one is out of bounds, and that'll give the offense great field position. And the Miami offense is back on the field. This group is coming off a quick in and out, and they put something together in this drive. Here's the first play of the drive. It started at the 28. A pop pass on the jet sweep. And he's tackled for a loss after the catch. The defense all over that one.
Well, that's exactly what defensive coordinators love to see. You've got a cornerback that typically is known for his ability to cover, and here he shows some physical toughness by sticking his nose in there, and he comes up with a nice play in support.
The tackle is made just a short gain after the completion. So it's 3rd and long from the 29. The defense play coverage or blitz. Running back has it on a screen now. The defense stops him just short of the marker. That'll bring up 4th down. The Canes will have to kick this away. He's on looking for a solid punt here. The returner is brought down. Gets it started on the next drive. The Fighting Irish offense is back on the field. They're coming off a 3 and out, looking to produce a positive drive here. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. Tackle made to the 41. That's a nice game, getting closer to midfield.
You know, everybody always wants to talk about quarterbacks today and receivers, and don't get me wrong, that's a big part of the evolution of the game and where we are. But, man, for me, as a fan, when I'm watching a game, there's just something
Caught way downfield for a huge gain. No stopping him, takes it all the way. Touchdown, Notre Dame.
Well, that's a well-oiled machine right there. Everyone on this offense has been a star in their roles. And when they're rolling like this, it results in quick and positive results.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. And the PAT makes it 7-0 to open the scoring.
That makes the score Notre Dame 7, Miami 0.
Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback. They'll start at the 25. And here comes the Miami offense back out onto the field. They're coming off a quick in and out, so looking to put something together on this drive with a little more urgency. Physical running, fights off the defender. They get the senior to the ground, but it's a nice run there. 1st down here for this offense. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Off the play fake, looking to throw on 1st down. Short pass, finds the tight end. Stop right near midfield. It'll be a 1st down. A new set of downs after that completion.
Well, this is why running the football is so important. You run the ball, and then you go play action. It affects the eyes.
And he'll loft it to the end zone. Oh, and it's incomplete. He flat out dropped what would have been a touchdown. 2nd down coming up now. Offense lines up for a 2nd down play off the incompletion. And here's the handoff. Heads out of bounds as a short gain on the play.
Man, you know, the back gets a lot of the attention here. He's a good back. I love to see that offensive line win the battle at the line of scrimmage.
Grab down the middle. It's Arroyo.
It's a good thing they pick up the 1st down here because it would have been interesting to see. They were kind of in that no man's area there. If they did not pick up the 1st down, would they have kicked the field goal or would they have gone for it? But here, doesn't matter. Nice 1st down.
Caught by the back behind the line of scrimmage. finds just enough space and makes the first down.
Well, it's so easy to get caught up in the receivers, the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
Defense will make the stop, and it will probably be the final play of this opening quarter. So, Kirk, as we hit the quarter break here, Notre Dame has the lead. And at the end of the first quarter, let's check out the stats so far. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. Looking to throw. It's Vattiato. Dumps it down to the back. Caught. And they wrap him up, but the gain is good enough for a first down. And the Canes line it up with first and goal. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down. This is becoming a long drive. Here's play number 9. They'll try to power it in right up the middle. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
It's a nice play by this defense, and now you're thinking about third down and goal from around the 5-yard line. You got a real shot to come up with a stop here. Whether they run it or throw it, you get a stop here, maybe you hold them to 3 points.
Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the ball. That's a big third down defensive play. And out comes the field goal unit. So it'll be a chip shot from the right hash mark. And that runs straight down the middle.
And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now. Fielded in the end zone. It's Payne. Tackled at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. And the Fighting Irish offense comes back out onto the field. They reached the end zone the last time out, trying to do the same thing here. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Bringing pressure. And it's incomplete. He just missed his target, overthrowing it. Second down play coming up. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. And he's brought down. Good job by the defense getting through the blockers and stopped short of the first down. Offense moving closer to the line to gain after that catch. Back to throw. It's Carr. Throws to the tight end. He makes the grab. Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a first down.
That's a great feeling when your quarterback can make a throw and keeps the drive alive. Not as good as a touchdown, but it's a lot better than having to trot over to the sideline waiting for your turn to get another chance.
A quick throw out left, complete. Breaks a tackle into the clear. And he's brought down, but there is a penalty marker out there. Let's check out this call. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. From the gun, he looks for an open man. And he's got it. And he'll be brought down.
Chris, it just feels like the offense is almost teasing the defense with this play. As an offensive coordinator, quarterback, you're often looking for that soft spot in the zone. And here, they do a nice job of finding that hole for a nice gain.
Looking for a gap. It's low. Looks like Notre Dame will have the first down.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
Tackle is finally made, but an explosive gain. They'll move it down to the 23-yard line. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. Notre Dame getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Lets it go quickly. He's got an open man downfield, and it's caught. And they stop him just short of the end zone. The offense set up with a 1st and goal now. The offense threatening close to the goal line with a new set of downs. On the ground, trying to power toward the goal line. Tough running to avoid a loss, but just barely gets back to the line of scrimmage.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Trying to get to the end zone. They'll run it left. Couldn't quite get there. Brought down at the 2. They've been stopped on third down twice in the red zone already. And they find the end zone this time. To the air. It's Carr. He's running out of time here. And he makes it into the end zone. Touchdown, Fighting Irish. Kirk, they were backed up to start the drive, and some bold play calling, great execution, and they reached the end zone.
You know, it's easy to just kind of pull your horns in and get conservative when you're pushed way back close to your own goal line, but not this offense. They came out, showed the confidence that they have in their quarterback, and it paid off. Nice touchdown.
PAT is good, so it's a 14-3 lead. Now they get set to kick it away.
14, Miami, 3.
And the return man decides to signal fair catch. And the Hurricanes offense retakes the field. This is not the time to settle for field goals. They've got to find the end zone here. Play action here on first down. Caught behind the line. It's Arroyo. The defense drops him for a loss. They went backwards there. A second down behind the sticks now. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Receiver makes the grab. He's swarmed by the defense. The Hurricanes looking to crank up the tempo a bit.
This wide receiver has it all. We know about his leaping ability and his speed. But what I've seen today is the precise route running. Another example of it there, and the timing with this quarterback and this receiver is just a thing of beauty.
First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Pressure is coming. The freshman's able to get home with a sack.
Good pressure here by this defense, but it felt like the quarterback held on to the ball a little bit too long to come up with that sack for the D.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Grabs behind the line. It's Martinez. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
Again, this is a really nice job here by the defense, keeping everything in front of them in that situation. Now they're rewarded with this 3rd and long. We'll see if they do the same thing here, or they're going to sell out and bring the pressure.
The offense stays on the field. The coach is going to go for it on 4th and 2 in his own territory.
Chris, great effort here by this defense to keep him short of the first down. Now they've got a tough decision to make here on this 4th down and short.
About time this offense gets going. It's a 1st and 10. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Quick completion to the tight end.
Man, where's the scouting report for this defense? You knew coming into this game this tight end was capable. That's his 5th catch in this first half.
Dropping back, it's Battiato. Quarterback moving out of the pocket, trying to create. Gets some space around the 30. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down. That's the 2-minute warning. Let's see if this offense can do something before the break to cut into this big lead. Fresh set of downs for the offense, first down. Quarterback takes off now, looking to scramble. He's got some room. Can he get there? Oh, and now he fumbles the ball.
Oh, my gosh, Chris. You can almost feel a collective sigh of relief coming from the offensive sideline as that ball rolled out of bounds. The offense catches a break. One more awkward bounce.
All the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Hurricanes.
Love to watch this quarterback go out and execute in this kind of situation. He's doing a great job of ignoring the scoreboard and feeling a sense of pressure to have to play with more urgency. Right now, he's executing. We're in the 2nd quarter. Plenty of time to get back in this game.
The extra point is good, and they draw within 4, 14-10. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. Bringing it out, it's Payne. And he'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line. Good job by the coverage team. So here comes the Notre Dame offense back onto the field. We have a shootout developing here. Each offense scoring a touchdown in their last possession. That's caught. It's Thomas. They get him down to the 41, but that's good enough for a first down.
You know, each receiver brings something a little bit different to the table, Chris. To me, the outside receivers usually are a little bit longer, taller guys. You get those slot receivers in the inside, not only can they make the catch, but they have quickness to make plays after the catch. Great example of that right here.
Oh, and he doesn't hang on. Looks like it was deflected before it got to him. That'll bring up second down. And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on first down. The Sophomore able to get home with the sack. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching. And that sack makes it third down. Looking for some space. It's Love. Brought down, but broke a tackle to produce a solid gain there. And the defense will spend their second timeout here to make some adjustments. And the punt team now on to kick it away. Bringing it back, it's Joseph. Oh, and he's got some space here. Can they catch him? And he's going to finally head out of bounds, but talk about flipping the field and setting up his offense in tremendous field position. Back to throw. It's Vattiato. There's a shot toward the end zone. Oh, and it's incomplete. He flat out dropped what would have been a touchdown. Second down coming up now.
Really good job here by the defense in coverage. Did a nice job here of staying in phase with the receiver. There's no chance for a completion at all.
Fires it to the wideout. Easy throw to a wide-open receiver downfield. Tackle is made, but the gain sets the offense up. First and goal from the 9. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. He's moving out of the pocket now. And it's a throwaway. That's a good call down here in the red zone on first down. Second and goal for the offense. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. He's swarmed by the defense. Now the offense will spend a timeout here, wanting to come up with a perfect call on this important play coming up. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Third and goal, looking to throw the ball to the end zone, but incomplete.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points, but they could have more. They've got to be thinking about going for this on fourth and short.
Right down the middle. So here's the kickoff now. Offense settling for 3, tacking on a little bit of momentum before the halftime break. Fielded in the end zone. It's Payne. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. So it's first down, but they just kneel down before halftime here. Looks like the offense is content to run out the clock here and just take it to intermission. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. The Hurricanes will kick this away to begin the second half. Bringing it out, it's Payne. Tackled at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. And the Notre Dame offense back out on the field. Important possession here to begin the third quarter as they try to continue momentum from the first half and build on this lead. That's a big game before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks more than enough for a first down. A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. Looking downfield, it's Carr. And he finds his tight end for the catch. Tackled at the 40. That'll earn a fresh set of downs. First down and 10. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Delivers from the pocket, complete over the middle. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain. Offense getting set. Second down play here. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Good enough for first down yardage.
You know, a lot of people feel running backs with elite speed shy away from contact, but that wasn't the case there. Instead of running around the defender, this back elected to run right through him.
On the flag is out before the snap. The defense may have been a little bit over-eager that time. Neutral zone infraction moves the ball up 5 yards. Mistake by the defense makes it 1st down and 5. And the tailback's got it again. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. That was that excellent linebacker with a clear path just running downhill quickly.
You know, I think one of the great things about watching this guy play all year is his vision. He just has great instincts. That time the defensive line ate up all the linemen, freed up the linebacker to get into the backfield, and the result is a tackle for a loss for the backer.
Offense flinching before the snap. That'll cost him 5.
False start. Offense.
And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Offense needing to keep this drive alive. It's a 3rd down play. Dropping back. We're going to throw for the 1st down. Just trying to get rid of it. Able to get the pass away, but took a hit that time. They bring the punter onto the field now. The punt goes out of bounds. Looks like the 35-yard line's where they'll spot it. Offense goes to the pistol formation now. Off the play fake on 1st down. Quick throw to the left. And it's complete. What a grab by the receiver right near the sideline.
Boy, nice throw and a great catch here by this Miami Hurricane wide receiver. For our younger audience out there who might be watching this game, I got to tell you, you may not remember this, but Miami set the tone for wide receiver play for decades, and they're working their way to get back to that now.
Incomplete. 2nd down coming up. The tight end goes in motion before the snap. And the runner takes off to his right. Nothing doing in that play. The big D tackle there for the stop. We're backed up here trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Dropping back. We're going to throw for the 1st down. Oh, nice play by the defender. Got a hand in there to break up the pass. The Canes will bring their punt team onto the field. Back at the punt for the 4th time today. And they'll just down it right here. The Fighting Irish offense is back on the field. They were forced to punt it last time. Now they're looking to respond and add to this lead. On the ground, it's Lowe. Breaks the tackle to get back to the line of scrimmage, but that's it.
Chris, textbook job by the defense, surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
One man at the backfield, and he'll get the football. Finds room at the 30. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big gain. The offense operating at peak efficiency. They come to the line again. 1st down, we're going to throw the ball. Oh, and it's incomplete. What an opportunity for a desperately needed takeaway. Couldn't quite come up with it. 2nd down after the incompletion. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. And he breaks the tackle on the way to a solid gain there.
Well, defending this guy, you need more than one defender. You really got to stress rallying to the football because this guy can make people miss.
In the 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it. Snags the quick throw. Right down at the 46, good enough for a 1st down.
Well, when you play zone defense on 3rd down and you don't get pressure from your defensive line, you're going to give a quarterback a lot of time to be able to find an open receiver and eventually get the 1st down. Not surprised at all that they're able to convert.
Incompletion makes it 2nd down. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. They don't block the defensive end. He shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a...
Junior steps up and makes an impact play.
Now they put that nickel defense, and I think that's the right call. You get more speed to be able to cover with those 5 defensive backs. It also allows that defensive line with that good coverage to get after the quarterback, as we see here.
They'll kick it away here. Returner decides to fair catch this. And the Miami offense is back on the field. The last time they were forced to punt it away. Can they get points out of this possession? Looking to throw it deep. And the pass is dropped. Incomplete. Would have had a huge gain. Took his eye off the ball. What's the play call here on second down for this offense? To the air. It's Battiato. Tries the right with a quick throw. They'll stop him with the 34. That will be a first down. A new set of downs after that completion. First down. Looking to throw the football. Catch made down the left side. An explosive play. They stop him at the 47, but that's enough for a first down. The Canes come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. The pass is incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, and here comes a late flag.
Pass interference. Defense.
Man, playing defensive back has got to be the toughest job out there right now in college football. You get isolated on islands against these freaky, talented receivers. It's hard enough to be able to stay up with them and try to make a play on the ball, and often you end up bumping them downfield and you get a call like this.
Tackle made at the 24-yard line. This offense really threatening now.
Boy, Chris, great timing here with the quarterback against that zone defense, waiting just at the right time to deliver it into that window to pick up a nice gain.
Stop after a small gain. Now looking at 2nd and 9.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
So now it's 3rd and short from the 23. Potential 4-down territory. Let's see what the 3rd down call is. Looking for his big tight end. He's got it right near the end zone. They stop him at the 4, but it sets up this offense with a 1st and goal. The offense will line up. Chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. Couldn't quite get there. Brought down at the 2. So, Kirk, as we hit the quarter break here, Notre Dame has the lead. We've reached the end of 3. Time is running out to cut into the lead. Let's take a look at the game sets before we move on. On 2nd and goal, they'll give him another chance. Couldn't quite get there, but brought down at the 1-yard line.
The defense is holding on for dear life. They've got a lead. It's late in the game. Just trying to keep this offense out of the end zone.
And they cut into this lead now on 3rd and goal. On the ground, trying to muscle it across the line. Tackle behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Well, here we are now on 4th down, Chris. And at this point in the game, a field goal gives you the lead. I don't think you roll the dice. I think you kick the field goal, you take the lead, and then you rely on your defense to be able to win this game.
We'll try to muscle toward the end zone on the ground. He's not going to get there. The defense rises up and makes a huge 4th down stop. And wow, listen to this crowd noise. This stadium is vibrating. That's why this is such a tough place for visitors to play. Hand off to the single back. It's a 2-yard gain. 2nd and 8.
Well, let's see how these guys do here. Kind of in that 4-minute offense mode where they're trying to work as much clock as they can on this drive, working with the lead. Still want to be balanced as best you can, but the important thing is picking up first downs, keeping the ball in bounds, and keep working that clock.
That gain sets up a 3rd down play. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Can't find anybody on 3rd down, throws it away, and now 4th down coming up. And the punt team makes its way onto the field. Forced to kick it away for the 6th time. And the coverage team pins him in and brings him down. And here comes the Miami offense back out onto the field. The last time they had it go, but got stopped on 4th and goal. You got to put that behind them now. Put together something here. He's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete. Here's the second down play. There's the handoff. And they try the middle, but stuck for no gain.
It was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
And the Canes will send the punt team onto the field. On the kick now for the 5th time today. Fair catch made at the 10. The guys up front lined up. It's first down. And a handoff as they run the counter play. They'll tackle him about the 15-yard line.
Hey, I can understand the play call here. Backed up deep in your own territory, working with the lead in the 4th quarter. But you got to be careful of being too conservative. Because this defense right now, they're trying to get the football back, and they're selling out against this run game.
That's a big hit at the end, but they earn a fresh set of downs. 1st and 10 now for the offense. It's a quick grab. Breaks a tackle, and he's got room. Oh, and nothing but green grass ahead. Tackle made quickly, but a big chunk play for this offense through the air. Notre Dame getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Launching it downfield. Looks downfield and finds a receiver who worked his way wide open. They bring him down at the 7. The offense set up now with a 1st and goal.
Now, I'm sure this quarterback likes this performance a lot better than he did last week when he threw that interception. He's got none here in the 4th quarter, and he's got a nice lead.
Looking to the end zone, and it's caught. Touchdown, Irish. So what happened there? The defense just lost track of the tight end down the goal line.
I don't know. I don't know if they were just so focused on defending the goal line, they just completely forgot about the tight end. That'll be probably the easiest touchdown throw and catch of the game we see all day.
And now the try here for the extra point. The extra point up and good. So the lead now is 8 here in the 4th quarter. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. And it's fielded. Returner trying to make something happen. He's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. And the Hurricanes offense retakes the field. Last time was a quick 3 and out. Can they get a drive going this time? They flip it to him on the jet sweep. They'll bring him down right at the 30-yard line.
You know, a lot of times these types of plays either go for nothing or they can go for a huge chunk of yards. Here they do a nice job of getting it to the outside, turning it upfield, and ended up getting a nice gain out of it.
Takes the handoff, heads to the right. They make the tackle there, but a penalty marker is on the field. Let's see what that's about.
Holding. Offense.
Will that holding penalty be a drive killer? Second down after that previous play. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. To throw, it's Battiato looking for his big tight end. And he finds a wide open receiver. They forgot about him downfield. They bring him down, but a big chunky yardage on the play. The offense really clicking against this battle defense. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Receiver makes the catch. He stopped just short of that 1st down marker, inches away from it. Now it's 2nd down here.
Boy, a nice drag route here, and I thought the patience by the quarterback was the key. Puts it in front of his receiver, gives him a chance to make the catch, and picks up a little bonus. Nice yards after the catch.
The downfield shot is incomplete. Brings up 3rd down. Try and muscle for the 1st down. The Hurricanes are moving quickly down the field.
Well, that shows you the trust they have in their offensive line in this running game. You get to a 3rd down, just trying to come up with a way to be able to keep this drive alive, keep hope alive that you can come back in this game. You rely on old reliable, that offensive line, and they come through for you.
They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play. That completion sets up a second down play. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now third down coming up. See if the offense can move the chains off that incompletion. They'll try to pick up the third down yardage on the ground. And the play goes nowhere. Picked up about a yard, but it'll be fourth down. The Hurricanes will come to the line on fourth down, looking to convert. Needs a completion here on fourth down. It's complete. That's enough for a first down. They've got him, but he easily makes the first down. This drive keeps going.
Just great execution here on this fourth down to keep this drive alive. And what I love is the accuracy from the quarterback and a good job by the receiver knowing where that route needed to be able to catch the ball and pick up the first one.
He'll be taken down. The defense rises up with a sack at a crucial moment. They'll hurry to the line here with the clock running. Dropping back, it's Battiato. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no flag, brings up third down. This defense just cannot get off the field. Long march, moves on. Looking to throw it on third and very long. And it's incomplete again. Fourth down coming up.
Oh, Chris, the quarterback and receiver just not quite on the same page there on that third down and long. But at this point in the game, you got to consider going for this. They need a touchdown.
Crucial play here. They go to the air. Running out of time in the pocket. And they've got him a sack to end the drive. What a play by this defense.
That's really good coverage downfield, and it just looked like the quarterback was waiting and waiting and waiting a little bit too long. By the time he decides to try to make a throw, nothing's open. And the result is a sack and a turnover on downs.
Now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. And they'll just try to run some clock here, keeping it on the ground. They tackle him right at the 35-yard line. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. That run sets up an important third down call for this offense. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of one. Now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. And at fourth down, they'll punt it away here. And here's the fair catch by the return man. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And it's incomplete as he just overthrew his receiver that time. Incomplete, so it's second down and 10. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. To throw, it's Battiato. Quick throw to the left. Makes the catch downfield. And a big game before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. Another chunk play. This offense is really clicking. Looking to throw it on first down. Here's an easy completion to the back out of the backfield. And he's going to run out of bounds behind the line of scrimmage. Wanted no part of contact on that play. Back to throw again. And the clock winding down. They'll take a deep shot. And this is dropped. Would have been a huge game, but he could not collect it. Offense needs points quickly here, trying to dial up some explosive plays. Let's see what they've got called. Defense is coming after him. Running back grabs it on the screen. And they bring him down. Blocker has not much help on the screen there. He's short of the first down. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Here we are late in a one-score game, and they're going to go for it on fourth down. They need to convert. He'll drop back. Looking for the wideout. Makes the catch, and that is enough for a first down. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down. And looking to throw now on first down. He's looking to scramble. And he'll step out of bounds after a solid gain on that run. Getting set. Your second down. From the shotgun, drops back. He fires this throw and is intercepted. Short return tackle at the 21, but that's a huge takeaway for this defense.
Boy, would this quarterback love to have this one back. They're trying to work themselves back into this game here in the second half, and the defense comes up with a big turnover that could be the nail in the coffin.
So this one is tucked away. Time for victory formation. And the quarterback just takes a knee. Well, they had some high hopes, Kirk, coming into this game. They practiced well, prepared well, they were optimistic, but things just did not work out, and that's a tough loss.
Yeah, their opponent just made more plays than they did, plain and simple. But there's a lot to learn from losses like this, and the smart coaches know how to use them to motivate their team moving forward.
And that is going to wrap it up.